Come on, you guys, come on. 4-0 against Juventus. And I have to say, this season we've been spectacular, we've been unreal. But the two fakest performances this season came in that defeat against Man City, in which was a very uncharacteristic defeat from us. And of course, against Juventus too. So tonight, we had to show these guys what the levels were. And tonight, we absolutely outclassed them, outplayed them, and rightfully, we topped the group in the Champions League. What an unreal performance today, you guys. And I have to say this, you guys. And it's not a disrespect to the rest of the team, but Cobham is clear. Cobham is clear. And it's why the entire 5 years I've been on this platform called YouTube, I've been saying since day one, Academy, 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 Academy. You guys know this yourselves, yeah? Because I know the talent we were producing. I saw the talent. I've been hearing about them. I've been educating myself on them. I've been watching these guys, and I knew exactly what would happen once they got introduced into the first team. And as I've been saying every single time, I have been validated. We have been validated. This is why I love this club. This is why I love the sport, you guys, because today, again, the Cobham guys come through and they take us all the way. Hats off to everyone, man. Absolute hats off to everyone. This is the football that, wow, I mean, the football we're seeing right now, I can't even explain it, real talk. Like, it's like the perfect combination of like Chelsea from yesteryear under like Mourinho, where we were like known for, you know, our never say die attitudes, our great defensive abilities as well too, and of course being extremely difficult to break down. Tuchel's taken those elements of what makes us Chelsea Football Club, and he's added a modern, beautiful twist, and right now we are looking unbelievably complete. I mean, I'm getting too gassed. Like this entire night, you guys, I was making noise. My neighbours, I'm sorry if you were hearing me today, yeah, but I don't care. I don't care today because, wow, these are the moments I just love being a fan for. Today, you guys, we saw Chalobah stepping up, showing what an unreal player he's been for us this season, and proving exactly why we never needed to sign Koundé to begin with, because I'm saying this, there's no way Koundé is putting in the same performances that Jared's putting in the team right now. Absolutely no way. Tonight, we saw Reece James continuing to show why he is one of the very best fullbacks on the planet, because, wow, the fear he brought to that Juventus side down the right-hand side. Chiesa did barely anything in this game today. He could do nothing because he was forced to track back and follow Reece James the entire night. I wasn't seeing Sandro stopping him whatsoever. For me, Reece James is the best young player I've ever seen produce at this club. So complete. I'd say he's on a world-class level. Yes, it sounds like I'm just getting too gassed right now, but at 21 years old, I'm not seeing anyone putting in this consistent high-level display week in, week out, which he has done ever since he announced himself in the team all those seasons back. What a performance today from him. When he scored that second goal, you absolutely knew this guy was burying it down the left-hand side. He knew what technique he was going to use, and Reece James continues to increase his goal and assist tally as well. Is there any surprise with the confidence he's showing, you know, the skill he's showing, the ability to drive forward even more? That was a criticism from a few supporters who wanted to see Reece James, you know, taking on his man more, driving forward inside the box. And I'm sure that's the same thing that Thomas Tuchel has expected from him, because that's the reason why we've seen Hudson-Odoi playing as a wingback. That's why we were linked with many wingbacks during the summer window too, because I guess, you know, Tuchel wants his wingback to get in behind more and get in the box. And now he's got this out of Reece James, who's showing his his incredible shooting technique that he's always had. This is the match made in heaven. I mean, this really is. Wow, I mean, credit to everyone right now, you guys. I'm a bit all over the place with this review. I'm way too excited right now. This is more of like a reaction, let's keep things real. But of course, you guys, I'm going to break down our lineup, the first half, the second half, and players that stood out as well. So I hope you guys definitely do enjoy. If you're happy with the performance tonight, if you're happy with the football we're playing right now, and if you think we're going to win everything this season, then smash that like button, you guys. I want to get over 2k likes for today's video. And of course, without wasting no more time, let's get into things and let's briefly discuss this first team lineup. For me, again, I was very happy to see it. I saw Pulisic playing as a striker up front again. I thought he looked good today, did a very good role for the team as well too. His movement in behind was very good too. And on top of that too, Hakim Ziyech was playing. Hudson-Odoi continued to play down the left-hand sides. Ben, Reece James, Jorginho, Kante, and of course, the most important one was seeing Trevor Chalobah continuing to play in the team again. And this is the beauty of having a manager like Thomas Tuchel. Like, part of me feels like the reason why we're looking so good right now is that we are probably one of the most complete teams. Like a team that every player knows what they're doing for their teammates. We're a unit. We're together. There's like this symbiotic relationship between all the players right now. And a part of me kind of feels like this is like a socialist style type of football where like all the players are like paying their defensive tax because everyone has to put in a shift. I'm seeing guys like Hakim Ziyech busting the gut to close man down and knocking guys to the floor. I'm thinking, what am I seeing right now? Hudson-Odoi was causing nightmares and problems for Cuadrado down that left-hand side. You know, this is the marks of an excellent world-class manager, and Thomas Tuchel. It's no surprise this guy is ecstatic to be remaining with us here because, well, this guy's going to do some beautiful things with us over the next few seasons, and testament to him, his coaching, his staff, and the players as well for, you know, coming together and making this happen. And I really give credit to Thomas Tuchel because, you know, I mentioned the stupid joke about socialist system because it's the fairness in which he gives opportunities to players. Trevor Chalobah deserved to play after his last performance, and Tuchel and the team were rewarded again because Chalobah was the first player to break the deadlock. Excellent, like half volley finish. You know, he was aware, unmarked inside the box. You know, he got the flick on from Rudiger, and the ball went in the back of the net. And it's no surprise because this has been the consistent level, which has been up here, in which Trevor Chalobah has been playing with, and he's showing why, you know, continue to look at players coming from the academy first before going to the market because we have so many gems like him throughout the club, you guys, that we can't afford to close down doors. Credit to this guy, you man. And of course, getting that first goal just kind of ruined everything from Juventus. I thought their reaction was pretty awful, to be honest, but they couldn't hack it. I mean, that first 10 minutes in the game, the pressure we kept putting on them. I mean, we had like how many set pieces throughout this game today? You know, pressure from both flanks, right hand side, left hand side, threat to the middle as well. Threat from every single angle. That's what you want to see. We are not looking as one-dimensional before as I was like critiquing in the past. And I think a lot of this comes down to Tuchel having pre-season time with these guys, them getting more used to the system, and of course, more used to each other's game. I think it really is that simple, and this is why we're looking just top right now, you guys. Top. But of course, you know, that pressure we're putting on Juventus, the low blocks that we're using, there was barely any attacking threat. I don't remember Chiesa doing absolutely anything in this game today, and this guy was causing us issues after issues in that first game in the group stage. But before I get to the second half, you know, there were some good moments. I thought Rudiger, you know, he looked interesting today. A few times he was out of position, but I don't think it's because he was necessarily, you know, it's part of his game. I just think today he was looking to go for it and really looking to attack. And to be honest, every time he was inside Juventus' half, it is like having like another midfield player in the team. That's how good he is on the ball. Of course, I guess maybe the big, you know, disappointing thing in this game today in the first half was Kante being subbed off before the first half ended. We can't afford to lose him. He's key to any success we have this season, and he has to be managed. You know, let's hope it's not too serious and he comes back soon. Great to see Loftus-Cheek coming on, and with, again, you know, Tuchel having belief in the players, keeping it fair and encouraging everyone to play to their maximum best has made a competitive and happy squad. And when you can bring on talent like Loftus-Cheek, who came on and influenced the game again from midfield, I mean, good lords, this is just an amazing moment we're in right now. But of course, you guys, let's now get into the second half where so much was happening. Let's get the goals out of the way first. Second goal already discussed from Reece James. I mean, wow. That run inside the box, that whole movement, the whole build-up as well. I mean, we were teasing that. I mean, constantly we were pinning Juventus' fullbacks back, switching that ball from left to right, finding the overload on the opposite flank time and time again. Our wing-backs are excellent when it comes to arriving in those spaces, and they have the quality to put the ball in the back of the net. And what was great from that was that momentum we had was consistent from the first half, and it was the same in the second half. After the second goal, we make it 3-0, and yo, this is what I mean by justice. You know what I mean? The universe, man. If you if you keep believing, you're going to get your divine justice in the end. Your Loftus-Cheek, I've seen him have so many assists ruled out unfairly because players have not put the ball in the back of the net. He's done all the hard work, skipped past 2-3 players, played intricate passes between the lines, done all that amazing stuff to not get the rewards he deserved. But of course, his ability came through. He drove through that Juventus defense, you guys, that close control. I mean, that's the type of individualism that you need sometimes. And, you know, he's so good at doing that. And on top of that, he had the composure afterwards to play an easy pass to Hudson-Odoi, who then made it 3-0 in the end. And again, that was deserved because Hudson-Odoi was amazing tonight. You know, I thought his willingness to get in behind, his strength. I mean, look how much this guy's his upper body strength has really bulked up. I mean, Cuadrado was on the floor how many times? They had to double mark him time and time again. And it's just the threat he brings to the team, man. You know, the passes in behind to find Ben, his movement inside the books, that's something that we've all wanted to see a lot more of. And he is showing that, you guys. And now, you know, you just know he's the type of player that will eventually be getting you double digits for goals and assists. And I think this will be the season in which he can display that and show that he will have that long-term position down the left-hand side. 3-0, you're thinking, wow, I mean, how many more goals are we going to get from here? But, you know, unfortunately, we had a bit of another annoying moment. This time it was an injury to Ben Chilwell, and I'm hoping that it's not too severe because Ben has come back, excellent form, showing he's one of the best left-sided defenders in Europe, in my opinion. The dimension he gives the team, you know, that pace in behind, his ability to play in field as well too. The pace, you know, his counter-pressing. How many times was he closing Juventus counter-attacks down time and time again to keep that pressure in their half? He made the same attempts, but unfortunately, I don't know what happens, but, you know, picks up a knock, and let's hope that it's not going to be too severe because even though Alonso has been good, for the sake of the team, he is not that long-term solution down there, you guys. Of course, subs were made. It was time to rest some players, of course. We got a big game against Man United, a game in which I think we're all feeling confident for. And of course, Juventus, as you know, they had nothing else to do other than try to attack finally after being 3-0 down. They had a few, you know, interesting moments, but of course, nothing came through in the end. So the game finally finished off. It was a nice Reece James customary switch ball. McKennie fumbled it. And of course, Hakim Ziyech, who was looking a lot more threatening in the second half. And that was because he was playing more down the right-hand side and more out wide. First half, he was a lot more in fields, and I thought at times his final ball decision-making was not great, was not perfect, but let's not forget, he has been injured time and time again. He needs that momentum, and we have to admit, every game now, he is looking a bit sharper and looking a bit better, and it was nice to see him assist Timo Werner right at the end. Yeah, Werner scored. I'm hoping that connection was a bit better, but regardless, you know, it sums up the quality tonight that he was able to put that ball in the back of the net. I think before I even end this review, you guys, I think one outstanding moment I have to also praise as well too was that Thiago Silva incredible last-ditch tackle as well. I'm so happy that finally he is getting credit for his game because all last season he was one of the best players for me defensively in the league, but it was kind of getting ignored because of his age. But I think finally now that undeniable quality that's always remained consistent is there on show for everyone to see. I mean, we're looking so good right now, you guys. What a time to be a fan. And on that note, I'm going to wrap things up, keep things moving. Thank you for watching. I'm the EFC. This is Blue Lions TV. I'll catch you guys later with some more videos. Cool.